DC off.
Yeah. He's gonna do it. He can't help himself. Oh no, he's understeered. Oh, he's gone. Little brake.
Woohoo!
I always want to get air over there, and I'm pushing my luck more and more, and the ABS kicked in, and it didn't like it.
Good morning, comrades. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Nürburgring Driving Academy, where you are joining us today for a very special video, including AMG GT R, the Beast of the Green Hell Taxi. I'm actually pointing at the wrong car because this one is piloted by a friend, Andy Golden. Hi, Andy.
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
I would love to join you, but you already have someone on the passenger seat.
I'm sorry.
Yes, and moreover, we already did a lap back in 2017 and later on 2019 when I did a blindfolded lap. So check it out in the video description in case you missed it. But today we're hopping in another Beast of the Green Hell, and this one has a new design because over winter Nürburgring was running competition where fans could submit their ideas for design, and a guy from a village in Finland named Henry won, and this is the winning design. So I think it's a pretty cool community thing. But what's also cool is today's driver is Adam Christodoulou, the 24-hour winner, 24 Hours of Nürburgring winner, and a couple of other races as well that will be driving. So let's hop in, talk about racing, about maybe he can give me some tips how to race an upcoming weekend with the Dacia, how he can stay safe, how I can stay safe so he can stay safe. Enough talking, let's hop in. When the door will be open.
Why is it not working?
Yay!
Oh, sorry.
What a service. Well, while I'm being buckled up. Hello Adam, how are you doing?
All good? All good? You ready?
Yeah, good. Is this your weekend job now?
It is this week. Just getting whatever last minute practice I can get before the 24th.
That's cheating.
We're just using it to our advantage.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much use this weather. I don't know how much use this weather's going to be because as sunny and beautiful as it is here, I think this is the sunny allocation all being taken up. So I think it's going to rain next weekend.
I certainly hope so because I'll be driving with the Dacia and I like the rain. Then I'm at least not the slowest car and doing great, I believe. Okay, let's fire it up and let's proceed to the track. So this is the Mercedes AMG GT R, 585 horsepower, I believe.
Yep. It's enough. Well, it's always enough. It's enough to go sideways if we need to. Like, no, we can have a lot of fun in this. We've been pushing the last few days, doing as many taxi laps as we can. So it's been a lot of fun. Let's nip out. We're gonna take the tourist route, or the scenic route even.
So you said that you are practicing, of course, in quotation marks, but how much similar is this car to a GT3 car?
So it uses the same chassis, but the race car ends up with new suspension. Actually, we've got the SLS engine in the race car as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got a huge rear wing, a load of aero, and obviously we've got the new styling for the 2020 GT3 that we've been running, and so it is now quite a bit different. This has a higher top speed than the GT3 car does. Because
GT3 you're running like what, 275 you're probably maxing out? Or?
So I wish we were going that fast. So no, we max out in the GT3 at around 260, 265. Depends whether we're in the tow or not. But basically, oh, hold on, let me just put it in manual. Basically with the big wheels and the big aerodynamics, like in the wing and everything on it, we just end up maxing out a lot earlier than we do in this car. This car's a lot slippier at top speed, so we've been doing 275 in this thing as we approach Arenberg, Schrudenkreuz and those corners, whereas in the GT3 we're probably about 15-20 kilometers slower at that stage.
Yeah. Of course, with GT3 you have a lot higher cornering speed.
Yes, of course, and we can brake later, and we've got a lot more stability. Like, as incredible as this car is, compared to what I'm used to, there's a lack of grip, let's say. But for a road car, it has so much grip. Like, there's nothing that is quicker than us. Yes. Or has been quicker than us the last 2 days.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you mentioned that this car is slippier. You meant, of course, the aerodynamics. But speaking of slippiest, 2016 24-hour race, lots of hail came down.
That was incredible. So that race, I started, I think, 16th or 17th. I managed to get into around 9th position, 45 minutes into the race. And then the heavens opened, and I have never seen anything like it. Yeah, it just got dark. And I remember my engineer was on the radio saying, Adam, when you get to Arenberg, slow down to 120. Like, we do this corner at 240 kilometers an hour, 250 kilometers an hour, like Charoudin. And I was thinking, why is he telling me to go so slow? Anyway, as I get closer and closer, he's like, no, do 60. And I'm like, what, are you mad? Anyway, I got there, and there's like a wall of rain. And it was, like I said, I've never seen anything like it. And so, I wonder if these boys are going on.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're going to go on track.
It's pretty cool though. Like the last 2 days, I've seen so many cool cars here. Not just modern cars, but like even some of the classics here.
Yes.
It's been great. Just seeing the whole place alive, honestly. There's been so many people here. It's been a little bit of a nightmare getting onto the track, but to be honest, I don't care. I'm just happy to see people here and having fun.
Absolutely.
And so,
absolutely.
So going back to 2016,
yes.
Yeah, the heavens opened, and I remember one of the BMWs was in front, and as we went around Charoudin, it looked like he just drove off the track, and I was like, where's he going? He was on the grass.
Yeah.
And as I was turning, I was understeering, well, I was aquaplaning at like 60, 70 kilometers an hour, and I almost followed him. Thankfully, I kept it on the track, but I made it back to the pits, because once we got a few kilometers down the track, it was dry again. Like, and again, this is the beauty of the Nürburgring. It can be hailing on one side, but on the other side it was bone dry, and so it is completely bonkers, but I think that is why we all love it.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I remember I was like, right, okay, back to the pits, red flag, let's go and get some lunch. An hour later I came back to the pits, and there were still cars coming back to the pits. Like, it was just, they were stuck on all the uphill stuff. They were just aquaplaning, and it got to the point where they all ground to a halt and they couldn't do anything. But yeah, what a year that was, and that was a real turning point for my career. And
yeah,
I'm hoping that 5 years on we can try and repeat that. We've come close. We came close in 2018, where we took it down to the wire, us and the Manthey Porsche. But unfortunately, in the last stint, they just had the legs on us, and so we finished second. Mm-hmm. And then the last 2 years, we've been quite unfortunate. We've been leading, but haven't been able to convert it into another win. So we'll give it another go this year. And
yeah, you're driving the Bilstein color, right?
Yeah, absolutely love it. The livery on it, honestly, like I've been in the SAP car, and like, okay, I have an emotional connection to this car just because we won with this livery in 2016, the white car with the blue stripe, and then we've had some other designs, but honestly, I've always been a little jealous of the Bilstein car because I think the blue and the yellow just looks really cool. And this year we're running it, so very proud to be running that and with those guys again.
I'm actually wearing a Bilstein shirt for that occasion right now. So maybe at the end of the lap I'll show it to you. Oh wow, look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. So before we get onto the track, then I'll let Car and your driving do the talking. I'll be driving the Dacia.
Yep.
So how scared are you?
Mate, honestly, the closing speeds with that thing are frightening. So like, you're pushing that thing to the limit. And obviously on the uphill sections, we've got 550 horsepower-ish. And the closing speeds to you boys, it's probably the scariest car that I come across every time. Thank you very much. Look at that. So, no, it's... just give me space, and I'll give you space.
Okay. All right, we're gonna let Andy...
Ooh. What do we have here?
What do we have here? So what settings are you driving in? DC off?
Yeah.
That's
we'll have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
Well, in fact, we'll try and catch Andy up because he's always one for... Of course he's going to do that. Don't do this at kids. Don't do this at home, kids. Right, so we are heading under the Bilstein Bridge into Tiergarten. We're already doing about 230 kilometers an hour. This thing is rapid. Okay, tires are a little cold. as we have had a little bit of a break, but I'm going to send it over the curb. And of course, Andy, watch this. He's going to do it. He can't help himself. Oh no, he's understeered. Oh, he's gone. Warning, guys. The guy in front, Andy, is an extremely experienced driver, so I wouldn't recommend trying to copy him because it can go wrong so easy. We'll just wait for this guy. I'm being a little reserved. At the end of the day, on the tourist laps, you don't know the experience of the other guys, so it's always better to be a little cautious. Sign there, there we go. Let's hook it over the curb. Give him a little flash. All the way around the outside. Off we go. This is one of my favourite parts, especially in the GT3.
Yeah.
We can almost do this flat.
You just gently lift, right?
Yeah, but in here we have to have a little lift. And back on the power, and the speed here is unreal. Like, this is where the GTR is faster. Oh, we're in the slipstream. But let's have a little cautious lift. Super fast this corner. Oh, and there's a motorbike. Motorbikes scare me. These guys are nuts, honestly.
Yeah.
Ah, he's letting us past. He obviously got scared. Let's just be a little cautious. Yeah. No, that can't be a BMW. They don't normally work. Right, let's go past. Off we go. Oh look, there's another Englishman on the track. How did he escape? Oh, a little bit of curve. Heading through Piff Path. We have to get you in the GT3 for a hot lap.
That would be nice.
Have you done one before?
No.
Oh, you're missing out. Right, let's get this arranged. It will blow your mind.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been so busy on the track, but it doesn't really matter.
But it's also fun.
Yeah, yeah. It's just these guys. I want to always give these guys a lot of room. Because of that.
Yep.
Like, even though they're very skinny, they have to lean and suddenly they are the width of a car. Right, so we just give it, be a little cautious here.
For a second entrance exit.
Yeah, exactly,
Sure.
exactly. Make sure.
And off we go again.
Back on the power, so from the lowest part of the track, off we go. Is that half a police car? Is that a red light? Oh no, it's a reflection. Into the louder kink. Little bit of tyre squeal. Ah, we're gonna catch traffic right in the wrong place.
No.
What a shame. Down again, back onto the power. We're still doing 200. Oh. Like, you just don't realise the speed of this thing. It catches everything up so fast. There we go, that's a real BMW. See, the indicators didn't work. Go on, Andy, let's see what you got. is so much more braver than I am in this car around here. I suppose he's used to the TCR, which is going to have less aero and move around more, so I need more grip. He is on it. Oh, a little bit of curb into Vipperman. Well, let's use both curves. He's gone wide. Oh look, we're going for a photo finish. Up over the curb. Little break.
Woohoo!
Ah! I always want to get air over there, and I'm pushing my luck more and more, and the ABS kicked in, and it didn't like it. Oh no! No! I like this section. The car jumps so much. One BMW, come on. Oh, let's go around the outside. Let's be cautious. Very wide. Down another gear. Should we go for another lap? We'll take this one a bit more calm and we can talk.
That was fun.
There we go, one lap complete.
That was
go
amazing.
for another one?
Yeah, let's do it.
We got the fuel.
I'm 26%, 25% battery. I hope we'll finish.
Oh, we have to push. So anyway, so is this your first 24?
Yes.
Oh, mega. You excited? Nervous? How you feeling?
No, I'm very excited, and
so much for a calm lap. Like I was like, let's take a calm lap so that we can talk.
Yeah.
And Andy is absolutely giving it hell already. He's got so much car control in this thing. He's incredible.
He's dialed in.
Yeah. So, you nervous at all, or how are you feeling?
No, I'm not nervous at all. I mean, for me, it's just another day in the office, pretty much. Just the dark side that excites me.
And who are your teammates?
What, sorry?
Who are your teammates?
Do my what?
Your teammates,
Teammates, yeah.
You're not doing it solo, I don't
No,
think you are.
I'm more kind of, I'm more concerned about them than about myself, let's call it that way. I hope that they can withstand it all.
Yeah. It's going to be, honestly, it is the best race in the world.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I haven't done Le Mans, but compared to any other 24, I would obviously pick the Nürburgring any day. It's the best track in the world. You're never going to have any two races the same. So it's your first 24.
Yeah.
How many races have you done now?
RCN probably about 10. VLN, 2 of them. Lots of time attack races. And thousands and thousands and thousands of laps like these.
Yeah.
And this is why when you guys, GT3 drivers, are asking, are you not scared? I'm like, no, I'm always used to driving in shitbox and being overtaken by extremely fast cars in TF.
Do you think you've done more laps in the passenger side or yourself?
I'll probably have, yeah, as an instructor as well. And of instructing, filming.
That's nuts. So do you plan on sleeping or do you not know yet?
I don't know yet, I'll see how I feel.
Like, if you get 3 hours of sleep, if you get 3 hours of sleep,
That's enough.
then you've done a good job, I think. If you get 4, then it's like a normal night.
Yeah.
I honestly. Ooh, a little bit of understeer there. So heading into Pifpa.
I'm excited for it. I'll have to be going home between the stints to my puppy.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
That's actually what I was more nervous about, because I picked her up like 4 days ago. And I'm like, yeah, I'm nervous more about the puppy than driving an N24.
Yeah. Well, is this your first?
Yeah.
First puppy? Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
it's great though. They bring so much love and
my
joy.
family had dogs before,
Yeah,
of course, like my grandma and stuff. But actually, raising a puppy is something that I'm doing by myself from beginning on. That's my first one.
Yeah. Look at this. We're so lucky with the weather.
Yes.
Ah, there's a van in the same spot.
Again.
Like earlier up here we're doing 250, which is it's about 15 kilometers quicker than we do in the GT3 car.
Yeah.
Obviously when we come to braking in the GT3 you just go down a gear, we don't even brake for here. And so we're doing this around 225 to 230.
Wow.
Like we just did that at about 170. Like it is so fast, but that's
Crazy.
just the aero and the big tires. Like I said, we don't even brake, so it's not even down to the brakes. That thing's quick. Through the carousel. Oh no, I don't think Andy got past him. He'll catch up. Oh, we're moving around more. This is the first time that I've done 2 laps in a row. So I can feel the tyres are hot now.
Yeah.
Like it's starting to wiggle. You can hear it a little bit more. Oh no, you're in the car in front. Oh no, wrong one.
That's a Dacia Sandero. Not a Logan.
My nemesis. Tires are definitely getting hot. Should we try going faster over Flagons Garden 1? It's happened again. This is one of the best parts of the lap, but anyway, never mind.
Yeah.
And we can calm down. Oh, thank you. Tires are wiggling a lot. Onto the final stretch. 210, 220,
Nice.
230, and that will do. Down the gears, let's cool it down, because I'm sure she's a little toasty.
Thank you so much, man. That
Hope
was
you enjoyed
amazing. That was a great Sunday at the Nürburgring.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Like, honestly, I've had a great 2 days. So some of the passengers were screaming all the way around.
Yeah?
It's brilliant. Like that. Like, I love doing passenger laps because it generally just blows your mind. If you get given the opportunity to, I would always take it. But when you can hear them screaming for their life, like, obviously we always do it so it's as in control as possible. But of course we push as well because that's part of the experience.
Of course.
But yeah, we've had some.
I mean, especially when people come who have never done a lap of a Nürburgring before, for them it's going to be like anything sub 10 is going to be already like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And I know we shouldn't be talking lap times, but this is like around 7:30 pace or even faster. So
yeah,
it's then it blows away people's minds completely away.
But even in something small, when you've got a driver that knows their way around here, and even in something small, it is mind blowing. Obviously,
it is.
When you've got something with 600 horsepower, then it makes it
exactly.
It's like a once in a lifetime for some people, and so there's a few people today that had never done a lap around here, like whether in another passenger car or anything. So I was basically their first track experience, and what actually surprises most people is they say it's not the power, it's more the brakes.
Yes.
The brakes are what shocks them, how violent or aggressive the braking is.
That's quite often what people say indeed, because they expect the car to be fast because it's a sports car or supercar in this case, even with close to 600 horsepower. They expect the acceleration to be fast, but the amount of lateral grip and also the braking, this is something that they say like, oh my god, this is incredible.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing. So how long are you still going to be doing this, like taxi driving? You planning on doing it more often?
Well, if I get given the opportunity, then yeah, I'd love to. So like for me, to say that this is my job is like I get paid basically for having fun and scaring people doing stuff like this. And so if I get given the opportunity to do more, then I'll do it. I ended up having to come out here earlier than expected, just because of certain travel restrictions, and so it sort of gave me the opportunity to do this. Otherwise, I'd have been arriving maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, because I had work and training. I do a lot of coaching at home, and so I had this all booked all of last week. But yeah, like I said, I had to change my plans last minute because everyone, like all of my customers and clients, know that obviously my racing takes priority. And so I'm rebooking everything to make sure that we get them up to speed before their first race or before their next track day.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it happens, if the opportunity happens again, like I also believe that sometimes I don't know whether I can say this. There's some teams that offer hot laps in race cars as well, and like if you think that this thing's quick, then as soon as you go in a race car,
on full slicks.
Yeah, full slicks. That is the biggest, for me, that is the biggest modification you can do to a car is slick tyres versus even track day tyres.
Exactly.
But yeah, if you get to experience that, like one or two of them, towards the end of the lap, they're like, my neck's aching. And it's because of like obviously the bouncing around and they're not used to having a helmet on as well. And so, but this thing is just a huge thrill.
Yeah, awesome. One last thing. A tip that you could give me or anyone who drives this first 24-hour race?
Enjoy it. Try and enjoy it as best as you can. But it's one of those, like the main thing is you've got to survive. And so even if you lose half a second or a second, just giving someone a bit of an extra margin to allow them past because you're in one of the smaller categories, then don't worry about it, because in the end you see it, so many people that have the opportunity to win the race, whether it's in their class or their car, end up having an incident at some point. I end up having to do a repair, and so just by keeping your nose clean can be the difference between well, it will be the difference of surviving and winning. So
cool. Yeah, and also the first one that you said enjoying, that's quite cool, because someone said to me, Daniel Schwerfeld, he said make sure to do the first night lap as slow as possible and enjoy the atmosphere. Of course, at this point we don't have the spectators, but usually it's just if it's your first one, make sure to enjoy it. So Adam, one more time, thank you very much. So for all of you guys, if you want to do a lap with AMG GT R. It's a lots of fun. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing. It's even, for me, who has seen lots of stuff, this was something really special, like for all the obvious reasons. So check it out, link in the video description, and hopefully you get to drive. It doesn't matter with who, with either Adam, who goes fast straight, or Andy, who manages to find coolant and oil leaks on the track all over the place and has to go sideways. You're gonna go in a real cool ride. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time, and soon on 24 Hours of Nürburgring. Bye bye.